Mahadev. Sun Ketu conjunction, which is one of the most powerful spiritual complex conjunction in Vedic astrology. How are these calm and serene people of Sun Ketu? Let's figure it out in this video today. What is Sun? Sun is the identity, the self-esteem. Sun is confidence. Sun is the father. And what is Ketu? Ketu is shadow planet which works behind the scene like Rahu. And it gives us the ability to penetrate within and cogitate, introspect, understand who we are, discover the truth. So what happens in Sun Ketu conjunction? Ketu hides the significance of the sun and makes it as if like the sun is not present. Sun is set. Ketu works like a void, like a black hole, and it sucks all the qualities of the sun. And person becomes totally empty. He feels empty of the sun qualities. Sun qualities are what? Self-confidence, as I said. So this person suffers self-doubt. He doesn't have confidence. Lack of confidence. He feels resulting in inferiority complex. He thinks he is having some problem. He is lower than others. He goes into inferiority complex, which is very, very painful and very damaging, right? So that is why this conjunction is very, very feared, and there is a lot of negativity around it, and it is also painful. It is much painful than Sun Saturn. Okay, but why and how? All we have to understand. So stick with me till the end if you want to really understand. Okay, so and don't forget to subscribe. Now, what is Ketu? Ketu, as I said, it gives us the ability to discover things. Without Ketu, there will be no discovery. Humanity will not progress, right? Anything, whether it is the law of gravity or whether it is the theory of relativity, all these are existing. The gravity existed from before, right? Newton came and he, powerful divine soul, he came and he found it, right? Discovered it. So similarly, your sun also is existing, but you are unable to discover it. You are unable to discover it. Now see the dilemma here. This is the most powerful conjunction to discover the sun, to discover the self, and yet this person only is not confident. This person only thinks that he doesn't have the sun qualities. Sun qualities are hidden. Right? What a paradox. Now, how? We have to understand what is happening in Sun Rahu. In Sun Rahu, the person is taking input from outside world and ego identifying with that. Somebody appreciates, you are so beautiful, you are so handsome, right? Then, then he buys the Gucci boot, okay? So this is Sun Rahu. They become pompous. They do not get that self-penetrating capability so easily, and they ego identify, right? And they become pompous. The confidence gets built, and they are too much of true confidence, right? So, but that confidence doesn't have clarity. And on the contrary, in Ketu Sun person, what is happening? This person is also getting inputs. He is also ego identifying, but he is unable to validate that. He is unable to validate the ego identification. 2 person is appreciating him. He feels a little bit good. Then 4% criticizes him. So he feels again, I must be a very pathetic dancer, that's why they criticized me. What about the 2 other person who appreciated? So they, in that result, because of that, they go into this self-doubt, inferiority, right? Insecure about their own self. And it all started from childhood. Somehow the father was emotionally absent from the child. The child felt neglected. The child felt emotion as if like he has not been given a lot of importance, right? So that's why he feels underappreciated. He doesn't know how to self-appreciate, right? Even when he expresses himself, even when he tries really hard and expresses himself and does not get the appreciation, it breaks him down. He becomes very, very sad. It cannot bounce back. Bouncing back becomes very difficult for them. So this is Sun Ketu's problem. And they somehow attract all of that. Those criticizing people, the lack of appreciating the people, those who don't appreciate those kind of people, because they are not confident. When you are, you're low in confidence, people come and criticize you. If you're like this, then they cannot. If you're like this, then people will come and criticize you. So they somehow attract, and they can't help it. Then what happens? They try to perfect it. You are not appreciating me. You don't know who am I. I have all these qualities, I have all these abilities, and you don't know, you are doing like this. So I will do something great, and I will do something proper, and I will do something perfect and properly structured and organized. Then everyone will appreciate that. Then they expect too much. Then they do all of that. Then when that also gets underappreciated, it also breaks them down. Because in the beginning itself they are expecting too much. Right? So there are all these waves of crushing the ego, trying to build it, and then getting crushed. Like pack of cards, you're building it and it's getting crashed. So will this continue to be so? No, it is bound to change. As I said, it is the most powerful conjunction to see the sun, to know your own sun, which is the Atman, the truth, which lies within you, right? The soul. The sun is the soul significator, right? And it gives you that remarkable power of discernment, which is viveka or conscience, makes you conscientious, so that you can understand yourself, understand the truth. Ketu is opposite of reality. Ketu doesn't like reality. All the reality, all of these buildings and roads and car and all of this, these are all illusion, Maya. And Ketu wants you to see that. Ketu wants you to have that intellect, have that discerning quality, so that you can understand what is what. And by looking whom you feel so inferior. Whom? Right? You look at people, you feel inferior, or maybe little bit of jealousy comes by looking whom. This reminds me of sloka from Bhagavad Gita. Let me read it out. It's from the 7th chapter, okay? Na mam duskritno mudha prapadyante naradhamaha Mayaya aparahat jnana asuram bhavamasritaha. Meaning, they do not devote themselves to me, Krishna, the evildoers, the deluded, the lowest of men, deprived of discrimination by Maya and following the way of the asuras or evildoers. So the people, those who are deprived of discrimination, the evildoers, influenced by Maya, right? Chasing all this material world. They don't care about the truth. You feel inferior by looking at them. What a shame. How pathetic, right? You go look at those people and compare your life with them and you feel bad. You should never do that, right? There is one more slok. Not from the Gita, it is from the Upanishad, Katha Upanishad. There is that Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam neme vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagni tvameva bantam anubhati swarvam tvasya bhasa swarvam idam vivati. There in the Atman, in the soul, in your soul, the sun does not illumine, nor the moon and the stars, nor do these lightnings illumine there. And what to speak of this domestic fire? When that shines, when the soul shines, everything shines after that. By its light, all this manifested universe is lighted. By the soul's light, all this manifested universe, even the sun, lights. Sun is also a manifested universe, right? You can see the sun in the morning. Now it is night, middle of the night. So you see, when you go inside, go inward, use that Ketu, the discernment which he is giving, taking you, pulling you, pulling you from the Maya, from the reality, and throwing you inside and telling you, go and understand your own self. That when that shines, it shines. When that shines, everything shines after that. Everything shines after that. You have a eclipse giving yoga. Where is the eclipse? Okay. So this is very powerful, and also our Jagat Guru Shankaracharya said, no, Shivoham Chidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivam. So you are Shiva. Shiva is not in Kailasha. Shiva is inside you. You are Shiva. So you have to manifest that. You are the divine soul, pure divine soul, right? Potentially divine. All are equal. God has made everybody equal. There is no defects in you. What is to be inferior about? There is nothing to be feel inferior about. Express yourself. Be confident about who you are. And don't look to be perfect. Don't try to look for perfection. And when you seek validation, when you seek, ego, when you do ego identification, and that gets underappreciated, you get into this self-doubt and lack of confidence that they did not appreciate me, so I am bad. No, they do not know about you, right? So never feel inferior, never. Okay, go in front of mirror every morning and tell, I am neither superior to anyone nor inferior. I am neither superior to anyone nor inferior. Do this practice. Okay? And never be jealous and compare your life with others. Never do that. And you need to grow up a little bit, mature a little bit. I see there's a lot of new young people are watching my videos. So, when you become 22, you get a boost. You get a boost like how you play video game, no? You get boost like that. You get a boost of the sun. When you become 25, you become more powerful. 30 more powerful. 32, 34 more powerful. Okay? So like that it goes. So you don't have to wait for till those years. Bring out those qualities from within. Detach from others. Detach. Ego emotionally, detachment has to come. And that makes you the sweetest, one of the most sweetest, sweetest people. In a table, many people are sitting and they just silently watching and listening. Okay, he's telling, I bought this car, I am gonna buy that house, I am gonna buy that flat there. That girl messaged me, all of this. So this person just keep silently is watching. So you have this ego transcending ability. You can transcend the ego and go inside. Remarkable capacity, powerful. You have the upper hand. Ketu gives you the upper hand. Other people also have, everybody has that ability, but you have this the upper hand. You have gotten a discount, by the gods. Okay, you are blessed. Very powerful. And if you stay adamant and stubborn, not to understand, do not be open, and do not be large minded, large hearted, then things will get very difficult for you, right, as it is for most of you. So remember this. I will again talk about this when I go live. Okay, I wish I could help you. Har Har Mahadev. Please take care and subscribe. Thank you for watching.